had stopped, but the air still smelled like rust and rot. I stood before the old children's hospital, its windows like hollow eyes staring back. Locals said it was abandoned after a fire took the lives of several patients. Others said the children never left. I switched on my camera, the red light blinking like a heartbeat. The front door creaked open, almost as if it had been waiting for me. Inside, the silence felt alive. Peeling wallpaper revealed the ghosts of painted animals. A faint giggle echoed down the corridor. I froze, the sound looping faintly in my headphones. There was no one there, just empty wheelchairs and rusted beds. I whispered to the camera, trying to sound brave. "This is where they say the nurse went mad." The flashlight flickered once. Then I heard it. A soft lullaby. It came from somewhere deep within the building. The same tune every child knows before they sleep. "Sleep, my baby, close your eyes." The voice was fragile, like wind through a crack. I followed it. Room numbers were faded, but one stood out. Room 213. The door was slightly open. I pushed it gently. Inside were rows of tiny metal beds. Most still had sheets on them. Something small moved under one of the blankets. My breath stopped. When I lifted it, there was nothing but dust. But the lullaby got louder. It was now playing from my camera speaker. I paused the recording, but the sound didn't stop. It played from somewhere else, maybe the walls. The temperature dropped sharply. My breath fogged in the beam of the flashlight. Someone whispered my name, a child's voice. I turned, but saw only a broken rocking horse moving on its own. The lullaby changed pitch, slower now, distorted, like a record melting in heat. I tried to turn off the camera, but it wouldn't respond. The buttons were frozen. The lens began to zoom in and out by itself. A reflection flashed across the lens. Small feet running past the doorway. I ran after them. The corridor stretched longer than before. Doors lined both sides, some open, some sealed with rust. Each door I passed whispered faintly. Names, laughter, cries. I reached a large playroom. Toys scattered everywhere, covered in ash. A mobile hung from the ceiling, still spinning slowly. It played the same lullaby. I looked down. Tiny handprints covered the floor, fresh, damp, like someone had just been there. I started recording again, whispering into the mic. "If anyone sees this, I'm not alone here." The camera screen glitched, lines distorting my face. Behind me, a silhouette appeared for half a second. A small figure standing in the corner. It was humming. When I turned, it was gone. Only the lullaby remained. I checked the footage. The same figure was in every clip. Even from before I entered the hospital, I felt something brush against my hand, soft, cold. I looked down and saw a child's toy rabbit at my feet. Its eye was missing, its ear burnt. I picked it up, and the song stopped. Silence roared through the hallways. Then, laughter again. Closer now, dozens of voices, whispers crawling through the walls. The flashlight flickered again. For a moment, the entire room was full of children, burnt, hollow-eyed, but smiling. I dropped the toy and stumbled backward. They didn't move. They only watched. One of them reached out. Her skin was ash gray, her lips stitched. When she opened her mouth, the lullaby returned. This time, I heard words I'd never known before. Stay with us, it's story time. I screamed and ran for the exit. Every corridor looked different now. Doors changed, signs flipped, walls bled faint light. My camera fell, but kept recording. I could still hear the song following me. I found the stairs, or something that looked like stairs. They led down instead of up. Basement air hit me like death itself. Old beds, cages, and tiny shoes scattered everywhere. And on the far wall, dozens of drawings in crayon. Each drawing showed me standing in the same hallway, holding a camera, and behind me, children singing. The lullaby grew unbearable. I dropped to my knees, covering my ears. Still, it seeped through my hands. I blacked out. When I woke, it was morning. Sunlight cut through the cracked windows. The hospital was silent again. I grabbed my camera and left without looking back. But every clip I took still plays that same song, even when the volume is muted, even when I delete the files. The lullaby always returns. And last night, I heard it playing from my bedroom.